fans are going crazy, but Lauri's got to keep his cool here because he's leading the championship and a lot of big names have fallen at the first hurdle.
They certainly have, Dave. Can he hold it together in front of his home crowd? He's going to do everything in his power to do it. And look at this so far from Heinonen. Wow, this is a championship drive. This is unbelievable. He's going super wide. He holds on to it, though, as Heinonen now transitions across the circuit. He's on an absolute flyer, as Heinonen looks stronger than anyone else on the circuit right now. Can he keep it together? Big angle dialed on, but he gets it back. He's into the second to last outside zone. Up on the wall, across the line.
Ninth position. So all Lauri can do right now is hope he gets into the top 4 to extend his championship lead by going into the showdown. Gotta throw down here.
Yeah, he's going to throw it down as well. Oh, he's 90 degrees on initiation. He's buried into the wall. And no way can Lauri Heinonen top the qualifying score, but he's going to go for it. He wants it. He's hungry as the Finnish driver goes deep onto the wall, looks for the transition. This is so fast from Heinonen. He's super wide. And look at this transition as he goes for the final outside zone on the wall. It's unbelievable.
Initiation finish drifting Lauri Heinonen against the OG veteran of Juha Poitalakso, and both of these drivers believe they are the best from Finland, and we're about to see who actually can take the bragging rights as they come through the gears.
Yeah, there we go, nice initiation, and look at this, Heinonen painted on the side of that car, but he loses ground on initiation. Poitalakso's fast as he puts the hammer down, tries to drive away now. Lauri Heinonen plays catch-up, he dives through the smoke, and there's a brave dive, jumps up onto the side once again. He's taking brave moves here, and man has got to drive that car tomorrow. Fires it in onto the door, and absolutely pushes the back end, and the tail lights all being removed from the back of that BMW. They're through the chicane, down through the gears as he fires in, and now Poitalakso's chance to find the door at S13. Can he get it? He can, but he's wandered on the inside. He's made a huge error. Poitalakso shuts it down. Lauri Heinonen now drives away, and Poitalakso has to play catch-up as the old dog, the OG of Finnish drifting, looks like he's to one down, and it looks like the young blood of Finnish drifting will take
Heinen's initiation here. This is going to be a close one again. Oren Nielsen wants to top the showdown. Heinonen wants those extra championship points. It means a lot to both of these drivers.
Yeah, look at this. Nielsen goes for it, almost gets himself pinched on the inside, and he has to back out of it. It opens the door for Heinonen. He's on a flyer, dialed in on angle, onto that wall, and now Nielsen starts to catch up, starts to find the pace. He takes a brave dive through the centre of the circuit. Will he make another one? Of course he will. As he comes down, Heinenen's giving him the perfect lead line to follow as they transition back. Can Nielsen get onto the door? And he can. He's wheel to wheel.
Heinonen can go for it here. He's got the fans all behind him here in his local track. Coming in, and oh, look at that. Heinonen goes right to the door from the off. Wow, what an initiation. I almost stumbled on my words. There was going to be a big crash there. But Nielsen does a good job in the lead position. Heinonen carefully calculating how close he wants to be, and it's very close is the answer as Heinonen dives down through the smoke. Wide line from Nielsen, and a last-ditch effort from Heinonen. It's unbelievable. From Lauri Heinonen up onto the door he goes. The driver will be relishing knowing how good Lauri Heinenen's been, but everyone's looked sketchy in these conditions, and now Lauri Heinenen's got to step it up. If he wants this championship, if he wants to stay in the lead, he can't afford any mistakes.
No, now it's time to shine for the young Finnish driver as Mikael Reichardt backs that car and almost makes contact. He goes on the inside, he has to shut it down. Now he's got no grip, and you can see Reichardt in the middle of the circuit trying to play catch-up as Lauri Heinonen goes super wide but makes it work now, looks for the transition. Reichardt gets himself back in the fight, but he's almost straight through there as he tries to keep up with Lauri Heinonen as he makes it work. That V8, that response, that supercharger, the grip in that car, the way it's balanced, he's making it work. Lauri Heinonen looks fast around here, the only guy to look quick on this circuit in these conditions, but he's in the wall, but he makes it happen across the Newton. Mikael Reichardt, we go back to the start line. Reichardt now to lead out Lauri Heinonen. This is for a spot in the top 16 to keep that championship hopes alive. Look how slow Lauri Heinenen's going now. He's going to make a dive. It's a very late initiation. Does he know he maybe has 1 foot in that top 16? Look at the shallow angle. He's on the inside. Reichardt takes the back end off the car in the outside zone. He's going to go very wide. He's on full angle. Heinonen deals with it as they come through the middle of the circuit. Go for a transition and a big straighten for Reichardt once again. Lauri Heinonen now losing ground as he evades the outside zone. Reichardt picks up some grip and he's up and gone to the 2 last outside zones as Lauri Heinonen finds the inside of the circuit. This is scrappy from both sides, Dave.
Oh. Don't knock me out. Jarko's like, I can't hear you. My car's too loud. So they're going to go for it here. As Lauri Heinonen will take lead. Jarko Ilja in the chase.
Yeah, look at this full dry track. We're expecting fireworks right now. Big initiation from Lauri Heinonen. Jarko Ilja goes for it, but he's now slippery down that part of the circuit. For some reason, Lauri Heinenen's found the only wet part of the track. They fire through. Jarko Ilja keeps a hold of it as he now jumps over the curb. Goes deep into the wall, goes Lauri Heinonen as they fire down. zone. Jarkko Ula still hanging on. Can he hang with him on the last part of the circuit? He's going to have to shortcut the track to get across the line.
Well, you know what, not affect his front wheels. Let's see what happens as they come off the line. Finland v Finland in the top 16.
Yeah, look at this. Through the gears go. Heinenen's onto the back bumper. He's going to show Jarkko Ula that he is the man at the moment right now. Ula gets into the outside zone, and it's a nicer line from Jarkko Ula. And Heinonen deals with it. Does a really nice job in that chase position, but he shortcuts, and he makes a little mistake there as he comes through that inner zone. As they fire down through the wall run into the outside zone. Jarkko Ula goes super wide, but wheels off track.
Yeah,
and almost
over.
contact.
He's thrown it away. It's over. 2 wheels off the track is an incomplete. And to me, you know what? Lauri was catching, but it wasn't perfect from Lauri Heinonen, and then they came down the hill, and Jarkko Ula threw it with a little bit too much pace. And
so far, Lauri Heinonen ready for action. He wants to do it at home in front of his home fans. Can this be the weekend? He stands on the top step of the podium. Through the gears they go. Cherba goes wide, goes on the inside, and gets up onto the door, but shuts it down. As Lauri Heinonen fires away.
Same issue in the top 16 for Cherba. Something's wrong with that car on initiation, whether it's cutting out or whatever is happening. Cherba on that first corner, something's up with the car, and it's happened now in 2 battles. And Lauri Heinonen, he's not going to get an easier chance. He's going to roll into that pit. He's going to take a look across at James Dean's pit area and say, well, they're working hard, but Dean's car is not 100%.
Well, there we go. Look, he's initiating, gets that car right to the edge of the circuit, fulfills that second. And I mean, this guy is on rails today.
I mean, on any given day, you sit there and you say, James Dean in the top 4. You know, it's going to be against anybody. He knows what this one means. And this is for a spot in the final here in Finland. Off the line they go.
Oh, Shannon, look at this through the gears, and he's staring down as Lauri Heinonen fires it across the circuit. Dean knows he can't let him get away, and he hasn't. He's pinned it to the front wheel. He loses a little bit of ground as Lauri Heinonen opens up the throttle, but then he gains it back. Dean hunting down the Finnish driver. Heinonen goes deep on the outside zone, but there's no shaking. James Dean, they come over the hill, and Dean's closer than anyone, but he almost over-rotates and gives him the ground to drive away.
They're starting to believe here. Heinenen's got to go for it. He's got to throw everything at this one.
Oh, he's smoking tyres off the line already. And look at Heinonen, he's hunting down James Dean. He's always said he wants to beat James Dean. He wants to prove he's the best. He wants to win a round, and to do it right here in Finland and take down Dean at the same time would mean the world to the young Finnish man. And right now he looks stronger than ever. Oh, he's clever driving. Can he get back on the door? Of course he can.
They look angry because they're ready to slot these cars into gear. It is the final of round 3. Here we go.
Through the gears, down through the start line, and Shannon, they fire a big angle. I thought he was going to spin. Lauri Heinonen made no sense. Dwayne McKeever deals with it. As Lauri Heinonen now absolutely nails the throttle through the floor, but there's no shaking. Dwayne McKeever as he transitions behind Lauri Heinonen down into the second to last outside zone. Heinonen goes for the wall, gets up on the zone, and Dwayne
this is a stressful one. Heinenen's got to pull out some magic here. He's got to go for it. He's got to find something else here against McKeever, and McKeever's got a fast start.
Yeah, he has, and he's gone for it. He's put on a big angle initiation, but can he hang with it? And look at Heinonen, he's closer than McKeever was. He's onto the door, and he comes through the smoke, and he bounces the curb, and he uses it to push him onto the door of McKeever's S13, and now Heinonen looks once again. Will he get lost? Oh, and he doesn't! He's closer than McKeever! He's on the door!
What is happening right now? Oh, that is as good as you could ever see in a chase run on a track that nobody could find proximity on. Heinonen found proximity.